President Trump is not happy with the ruling that temporarily halts his executive order targeting so-called sanctuary cities. This comes weeks after his executive orders on the travel ban were also blocked in federal courts. With those legal fights on his mind, the president wrote on Twitter this morning, quote, "First, the Ninth Circuit rules against the ban, and now it hits again on sanctuary cities. Both ridiculous rulings. See you in the Supreme Court." Tuesday's ruling was actually from a district court judge, but the Ninth Circuit could review the ruling on appeal. And President Trump didn't stop there with his outrage over the Ninth Circuit. Sarah Westwood is a correspondent for the Washington Examiner. She spoke with the president today, joins us now. Sarah, so what did President Trump tell you about the future of the Ninth Circuit?
Well, President Trump said that he would consider proposals that are now in Congress to break up the Ninth Circuit Court. There are Republicans who have been trying to achieve this legislatively for years now. This is not a new idea. It's why I asked him about it. There are Republicans who want to carve out a 12th Circuit from states that are currently under the appellate jurisdiction of the Ninth. This is what Trump called it was judge shopping, right? He says that the concentration of liberal-leaning judges on the Ninth Circuit creates an incentive for politically motivated litigants to seek out the circuit where they think they're most likely to get their partisan outcomes. So that's probably where Trump is coming from when he says that he wants to address maybe the overreach of the Ninth Circuit, how he views it.
Was it your sense that this is going to be something he's going to make a priority? I mean, was this was based on a question you asked him particularly about breaking up the Ninth Circuit? Because sometimes he'll sort of say, oh, yeah, I'm looking into that. Or did he bring this up on his own?
He's actually mentioned the plan to break up the Ninth Circuit previously. Okay. He mentioned that he had heard that this is an idea that Republicans have been bandying around for a long time. And obviously the administration has been really frustrated with how judges on the West Coast have treated their executive orders. Yeah. It's not new that they have seen a lot of their signature policies halted by those judges. So it's not surprising that President Trump would back a pre-existing Republican plan to break up the Ninth Circuit. It's supported by Republicans like John McCain, like Jeff Flake and Dan Sullivan in the Senate.
Let me ask, overall, when you were in the Oval Office with the president, his first 100 days obviously are close to wrapping up. Did he seem pleased with how things are going? How did he seem?
I asked him to give himself a grade, and he did give himself an A. He is proud of what his administration has managed to accomplish. A lot of that has been done through executive order, but he was stressed that he did get to sign several pieces of legislation. He said that by Saturday he expects that he will have signed 32 bills. And it seems like where a lot of that is coming from is the Republicans' use of the Congressional Review Act to undo Obama-era regulations. Right. They pushed through a bunch of bills here in the first 100 days to do that. But once the Congressional Review Act window closes, they won't be able to use that tool anymore after Friday. And the pace of legislation will likely slow a bit.
Yeah. Sarah Westwood, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want to discuss this now with our CNN legal analyst, Jeffrey Toobin and Laura Coates.